Hello everyone and welcome to this session on the family Sterculiaceae, commonly known as cocoa or Sterculia family. The members are mostly trees and shrubs and are easily recognized in the field by their alternate, often palmately lobed leaves and the presence of stellate hairs and mucilaginous tissues. The flowers are usually small, sometimes with petaloid calyx, and the fruit is typically a woody capsule or follicle. The family Sterculiaceae is of great economic importance. It gives us valuable products such as chocolate from Theobroma cocoa, gum Karaya from Sterculia urens, and cola nuts from Cola acuminata. Many species are also used as ornamental trees, timber sources, or for oil and fiber production. Modern molecular studies have shown that the Sterculiaceae shares close affinities with Malvaceae, Teliaceae, and Bombaceae. And in APG classification, it is now treated as a subfamily Sterculoideae under the expanded family Malvaceae. Let us now explore the systematic position, distinguishing characters, and economic importance of this fascinating family. The systematic position of the family Sterculiaceae varies significantly across Bentham and Hooker, Engler and Prandtl, and APG systems due to differing taxonomic principles. In Bentham and Hooker system, Sterculiaceae was recognized as a distinct family and was placed in the order Malvaceae along with the related families like Malvaceae and Teliaceae. These families were grouped together because they share several common features like alternate stipulate leaves, presence of mucilaginous tissue, and valvate estivation of sepals and petals. Engler and Prandtl also recognized Sterculiaceae as a separate family and is placed under the order Malvaceae in Orchiclamidae. It shows a close relationship with the Malvaceae, Teliaceae, and Bombaceae, sharing common features like mucilaginous tissue, stellate hairs, alternate stipulate leaves, and actinomorphic flowers. But that differs from Malvaceae by having fewer stamens, that is 5 to 10, often united or polyadelphous, and carpels that may be free or partially united. Engler and Prandtl considered Sterculiaceae as a primitive family under Malvaceae. In APG system, the family Sterculiaceae is no longer treated as a separate family but is included as a subfamily Sterculoideae within the expanded family Malvaceae or Malvaceae sensolato under the order Malvaceae. Molecular and morphological studies have shown that Sterculiaceae shares close affinities with the Malvaceae, Senso stricto, Bombaceae, and Teliaceae, all of which possesses mucilaginous tissue, stellate hairs, and similar floral structures. Their merging into a single broader Malvaceae family provides a more natural classification that reflects their common evolutionary origin and genetic relationship. Genera from the traditional Sterculiaceae are now treated within the various subfamilies of the enlarged Malvaceae, such as Batrinoideae, Domboideae, Helictroideae, and Sterculoideae. Now, the distinguishing characters of the family Sterculiaceae. The plants are mostly trees and shrubs, often covered in stellate hairs. The fibrous wood and mucilaginous filled sacs are common. The leaves are alternate and simple or palmately compound or lobed. Stipules are usually present, often fall off early, that is catechus. The inflorescence may be panicles or cymes. The flowers are regular, hypogynous, can be bisexual or unisexual. The sepals are often 3 to 5 and are usually fused at the base and are petaloid. The petals are typically five and free but can sometimes be absent, often twisted in bud condition. The stamens are frequently fused into a central column, especially on the top of an androgynophore, a stalk that supports both the stamens and the pistil. Sterile stamen, that is, the staminodes, may be present in the outer whorl. The gynoecium consists of superior ovary and can have 1 to 5 carpels fused or free. Placentation is axile. The fruits are woody, dehiscent capsules or follicles. The seeds are albuminous, frequently large and oily. Now, the plants of economic importance coming under the family is Sterculiaceae. Sterculia urens, commonly called as the gum Karaya or ghost tree. It is a medium-sized deciduous tree that grows in dry deciduous forest and rocky hilly slopes. The bark is smooth, pale, and exudes a thick mucilaginous gum when cut or injured. This gum is known as gum Karaya, is commercially important and widely used as a natural adhesive, emulsifier, and thickening agent in the pharmaceutical, food, and cosmetic industries. It is also used in the dental adhesives and as a laxative. The wood is light and used for packaging cases and match splints. Sterculia foetida, commonly known as the wild Indian almond, is a tall deciduous tree commonly found in tropical and coastal regions of India. It has a straight trunk, large palmately compound leaves, and reddish, ill-smelling flowers that bloom before the new leaves appear. Hence the species name foetida, meaning foul-smelling. The seeds are enclosed in large woody follicles and are known as wild almonds. They yield a non-edible oil called sterculia oil used in soap making, varnish, and as a lubricant. The tree is also valued as an ornamental and avenue tree for shade, though its flowers emit unpleasant odor. The wood, being light and soft, is used for packing boxes and low-grade timber work. Cola acuminata, commonly called as the cola nut tree, is a medium-sized evergreen tree with tree glossy dark green leaves and bears small cream-colored flowers followed by star-shaped woody pods containing several large reddish-brown seeds known as cola nuts. The seeds are rich in caffeine and theobromine, which act as a natural stimulants. Economically, cola nuts are chewed in many African cultures for their refreshing and energizing effect and were historically used as a flavoring ingredient in Coca-Cola and other soft drinks. The tree also holds cultural importance and contributes the local trade in medicinal and stimulant products. Theobroma cocoa, commonly called as chocolate tree, is a small evergreen tree. It thrives under the shade in warm, moist conditions. The tree bears large leathery leaves and small pinkish flowers that arise directly from the trunk and older branches, a feature called cauliflower. Its seeds are known as cocoa beans, a chief source of cocoa and chocolate, which are used globally in the confectionery and beverages. From these seeds, cocoa butter and extracted and employed in pharmaceutical and cosmetics, while the residual cake is processed into cocoa powder. Heritiera littoralis, commonly called as the looking glass mangrove, it is a large evergreen tree usually found along coastal areas, river banks, and mangrove forests of tropical regions. The tree has distinctive buttressed roots and silvery undersides of the leaves that reflect light, giving it the name looking glass tree. It plays a vital role in ecological and coastal stabilization and mangrove ecosystems, helping to prevent soil erosion. The wood's resistance to decay and its fine texture make it an important, durable, and strong timber, which is highly valued for boat making and other furnitures. Pterospermum acerifolium, commonly called as the dinner plate tree, is a tall evergreen or semi-deciduous tree growing in moist deciduous forests. The tree bears a large leathery palmately lobed leaves and produces a large white fragrant flowers that bloom at night and fall by morning. The ornamental and fragrant flowers make the species popular avenue tree and shade in the tropical gardens. Economically, it is valued for its light and soft wood used in making packing boxes, match sprints, toys, and low-grade furniture. Its bark fiber is also locally used for cordage and as a paper pulp. The leaves, bark, and the wood is used in the treatment of wounds, bleeding, inflammation, skin diseases, and respiratory disorders. These are the key characters for the identification of the members of Sterculiaceae in the field. The plants may be trees or the shrubs. They possess a stellate hairs on the young parts of the plant. They exhibit a rusty, fuzzy, or velvety texture on the new growth. Presence of fibrous stems with mucilaginous sacs. Leaves are large, often lobed and rough due to stellate hairs. Stipules are caducous. Flowers are either monoecious or dioecious. Sepals often petaloid, that is brightly colored. Fruits are woody capsules or follicles splitting open to expose large seeds.